tell us about those subscriptions. I know that without being sponsored, we don't want to say any names, right? But you have subscription for a music service you mentioned, and
Yeah,
then I assume a big part of this, obviously, we've mentioned them by name previous, but I mean, in order to run your business, right? That's got to
yeah,
be.
yeah. It is. They do come from business costs, you know, for most of them. But there are things that I'm like, hey, I like this. I know I'm gonna use this. Like I tried like a bunch, and you know, but I figured out the ones that I can make it work with.
I mean,
So there's that.
what was your decision with? I mean, so right now, to break it down, you have a music streaming service, you have your website, so like business subscription, right? What other services do you subscribe to as well?
Some of the stuff that I do with my distributors and stuff like that,
Cool.
it just pays better if you're on there on the monthly or the yearly than to just. So I'll do that. And then even some of my editing stuff, like I do a little bit of graphic designing with some of the hats or whatever. So there's that. But other than that, there's another one too. This one I will shout out. There's this guy on Twitter named Chris Johnson, and he runs this organization called the Wealth Squad, and his whole motto is get money, buy income. And he has a Discord that's $25 a month. Like I said, find him on Twitter. I think it's CJ Johnson or Chris Johnson. He'll come up. But he's honestly, man, I've learned so much through this last like year just through him. And he's one of the reasons why I originally started like the initial business that I was doing before I rebranded, because I was just up reading one of his tweets and he's like, hey, you had an idea, you sat on it for 3 years now, 4 years now, 5 years now. Just do it. Like just like do something. Like start a list and
Wow.
start. So yeah, so I will shout him out. It's the only free promo I do him because he's awesome. He's got I didn't know about M1 Finance too much, and he's got just little things that I'm able to like teach my mom about it and teach my peers and stuff like that. So shout out to him.
Very cool. And was he also a UF guy? I know Chris Johnson that was a UF guy.
Mm-mm. Wasn't a UF guy. I think he's some guy in the military. He lives in Vegas or I forgot where he's
Cool.
from, but he's I don't know him through UF.
Cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And how did you find him?
I don't know. I think just asking the right questions on Twitter and that engagement, and I think he had a tweet that someone retweeted, and I was like, okay, that's kind of interesting. I like the way he laid that out, and I clicked him, clicked his page, followed his page, and just started going through and just reading his stuff and seeing his work ethic and just his habits, and honestly too, seeing the way that he talks about money. He speaks in the way where it's more relatable to people, and I follow his footsteps. He sells ebooks. I started making ebooks. Um, just to try and there are a lot of ways to skin a cat. And so shout out to him.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. Looking forward to it, looking him up a little bit later as well. Maybe, you know what? Let's look him up now. Let's look him up now. Let's see.
All right, let's do it.
Just because
Let's
I'm
see.
interested, I got you. I'll share with everybody my you said Chris, CHRS
Yep.
JOH, and Chris Johnson money. Just
Hang on 1 second.
C Johnson 17th.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's hope that this is gonna be all right and doesn't tank the screen too much here, the internet,
Okay.
but it should be fine.
I'm gonna get this official handle.
Boom. All right. Hope he appreciates this shout
Yeah.
out because I'm
CJ
money.
underscore Johnson 17.
17th. Cool. So let's check him out on Twitter. Nice. Well, squad. Linktree. Let's check this guy out. So he's got a YouTube channel. He's got courses. Got apparel, M1 Finance, DeFi. He's into DeFi. That's interesting.
He sells
Whiteboard.
watches too.
That's really where you made the connection. You're like, yo, you like watches? He's like, yeah, I like watches. And you're like, all right, here we
I'm
go.
listening.
Webull affiliate, yeah, earn 50% commission. Interesting. Become an affiliate from his programs, I assume.
Mhm.
Yeah, interesting. Where's his let's see. Come member, interesting. Community that discusses generational wealth stocks, options, investing, business strategy, more online community that will support and encourage. Very cool. Yeah, I mean it's pretty good. Pretty good. And so basically that's to gain access to the Discord that you're talking
Mhm.
about. Um, I mean, sure, dude, this guy is solid. Seems
And
like
he's
he's
awesome too, man. Even with the Wall Squad thing, something where he pitched out the idea, said, "Hey, man, 25 bucks a month, you can get in. It's still just kind of bare grounds now, but hey, the price would go up. I'll get up and running." And he got, I think he was at like 37,000 people last I checked at 25, and
wow.
he's just grown a million, and now his price is 40 bucks, and but it's like he just took like all of like his whole tribe and all the people that he knows that because he does
Wow.
give out really good stuff, and you do learn. So it's like, hey, I can get more exclusive insight to what his trading habits are. I can learn more about options trading, or I can talk to more people openly, and people that are both like are familiar with them, so they'll know what he's thinking, or and I think that's been crazy seeing. He bought a Lamborghini off the AMC swing. He cashed out on just a brand new Lamb. And now he's like, and then he's flipped. He's like, hey, and now I just rent out the Lambo. It's like, hey, make your toys, pay bills, and it's just I like the way he thinks about money, and I like the way he organizes it.
Very cool. Yeah, I see he owns 6 houses and sounds very interesting. I'll look more into him. Very cool. Good shout
He'll
out right there. And
he'll do a challenge on his Twitter where it'll be like, hey, find me a house. I'm looking to spend between 180K or 200K. Whoever finds me the best house, best value for that, I'll give him 500 bucks. And I just, it's awesome. It's like you feel and get engaged, and he does pay up. It's like, so follow those. Check out those tweets. I mean, I'm not even an affiliate for him either. It's like,
dang, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, it's always cool to learn about some new people and see what they're doing. This is very cool. Very cool. I appreciate the shout out for them.
yeah,
Yeah, let's get back into this and we'll take a uh, share other stuff on the internet if needed. But yeah, that was very cool.
okay.
So yeah, so that's the subscription stuff, and so that's cool. Do you so that would be a subscription. So any other
Mhm.
subscription conversation as well that you want to have is that comes to mind?
Xbox Live, it's
Nice,
probably the only other one.
nice,
Like I
nice.
just, but I don't have cable, so it's like I do use it for everything else I need. I have like my old TV antenna. Like I don't. So, but yeah, my Xbox Live normally does everything else I needed to do.
Yeah,
So there's
yeah.
that. That's
That's
probably the last one I could think of.
nice. Any games in particular you like?
Just Rocket League and Fortnite.
Yeah,
So
Rocket League and
I just
Fortnite.
got between
Hey,
the two.
good games, man. Good games for sure.
You can rage in either, but you have fun if you're playing with friends. So it's like,
Yeah, get beat by some 12-year-olds. Yeah.
yeah, it happens. It happens.
So, then yeah, let's go and talk about so for food.